damn hot.
I hear you.
Oh my God.
Alright.
Well, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with another video, and today we have a special guest on our show. This is Mr. Ernest Owens. Owens. Ernest has not been on our show in over a year. It's just been a long time. I don't know why he hasn't been back on our show, but I'm just glad that he's back today. And we have a whole lot of things to discuss, but we have a limited amount of time to play with. Where's my phone? See, I'm not even prepared.
I think we still on it.
I hope not. Oh no, it fell. I hope I didn't. Okay, sorry.
Is this an iPhone?
Yes, exactly. I'm glad I ain't breaking. Don't do that. Don't do that. Put your screens on shatter?
No, it doesn't actually.
Oh, you know we got
Team Android over here.
Well, you know what? That's all right. I'm not ever leaving Apple. Once you go Apple, you know.
Well, it's called Apple Gel. Everything connected to the Apple. Your laptop,
yep.
everything,
iPhone.
your phone. You know, if you're doing music stuff, your account. If anything leaks, your nudes are out.
Ooh, to that iCloud.
Yes.
What you got in there? What do Android have?
We have the Droid Cloud, but you know we can also put our things in Google, and we can also just not do
and
it at
people
all.
can go to your email. Okay, that's the best thing, not to do it at all. Yeah. Because y'all next Android, don't think that just because you know they got all the Apple girls.
I'm scared about this Google Home thing they're about to start. The Mini, you saw that?
No. When the Home can talk to you and stuff like that.
This is.
I had two of them, but take one.
No, because I didn't know if you left it there for me.
I don't know where the other one is at.
That's the other
would you
one.
like some candy? Okay. Yeah. So if you're a first time watcher to the Scorpion Show, please make sure that you click that subscribe button. Also, to everyone watching, please click the like button and share this video to Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or whatever social media platform that you're using.
Snapchat.
You know? That's right. Snapchat. If you're on Instagram, record us. Some people like to record them watching us and tag us in the video. So shout out to y'all. There's a video on my Instagram called For the D Challenge. Make sure y'all go ahead and check that out. And let's get this started, because Ernest, you have been busy since the last time we seen you.
Yes.
Last time we seen you, you got hired by BET.com.
Yes, I was running for them.
And then we already know you work for G Philly.
Yes.
And then I know about
The convention.
The convention.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. You were here after the convention.
I was which convention? DNC.
The DNC.
It was during the DNC.
Oh yeah.
It was during the DNC because it was
right when
it was
that long ago.
It was that long ago because it was right when the Justin Timberlake tweet happened, which was
right.
the end.
And we didn't. And Donald Trump
June.
wasn't president yet.
No, this was a different world. It was a different world. It was such a different world. And then the DNC happened, and I was like right in the midst of all that going on with the DNC. And then after that, I got with
I've seen you, like, it's like you're on every freaking website, like you're writing an article for it.
Yes.
And then, like a couple months ago, I seen that, on your Instagram, not on your Instagram, but on your live feed, that you won the National Association of Black Journalists Emerging Artists. Emerging Journalists Award. It's a lot of words that I'm trying to get out at one time.
It's a long time.
Just congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Congratulations. So how did they pick you to become an emerging journalist?
Well, when you write, I think when you write more national work, then a lot of people do see you. Right after the Justin Timberlake thing happened, the BBC opportunity came along. I write for them. I just had something come out about Vegas this week. Shout out to them. I'm writing for the Griot now.
Yeah, that's the latest one.
That's the latest one, the Griot, and then I've done a lot of stuff with Philadelphia Magazine and I still run G Philly, the LGBTQ section. So a lot of that, television appearances, doing a lot of these things, and then also my friend has a podcast called For Colored Boys. They both have this. His name's Antoine and Abdul. They both have this podcast that's on SoundCloud. So they got an interesting following. So I've been just putting my face in radio, TV, internet, all this stuff and contributing. And then a lot of the impact work that I did with the Neighborhood Racism, which you all know about the ICandy video and all that.
I'm going to get into all of that.
That whole thing really... Yes, I will do that. I'll answer that too. So all of that kind of combined with the national attention, and people thought of me, and I won, you know, and I was happy to win as a local, you know, writer. Because, you know, being able to start off in Philly, people see my beginnings when I was at Metro. Because then I was at Metro.
Because I remember seeing you, and I would, excuse me, this is when I used to work the morning shift at my job.
Yeah.
And the Metro, and I would always read your article in the Metro every morning in the break room.
It was, those were the days. Those were the days.
I mean,
It was the Metro
wow,
days.
he is really going in.
It was the Metro days. It was a small free paper, and then just going from there. So I'm happy to still stay here. A lot of people have offered me to go to New York and LA, but let me tell you, the cost of living, no. And I also tell people that if they're writers or people in the media industry in general, a lot of this stuff you can do online. I have not worked in an office. I work from home, and I go out and do my thing, and I send invoices. Y'all know, create the content. You can do it at home. You don't have to necessarily be in someone's office, and I think that's why I get to keep the relationships. I like all of my editors. I like all the people I work with because I have to see them in my face every day. So it's very cool. Like you can do a phone call, you can do a DM. I have written articles, send it via email. Next thing you know, it's online. Everybody's on Twitter going crazy, and I'm at home, chilling in my robe.
Yes, because I always see he's always on Facebook Live talking about something.
Yes.
And I mean, Ernest be on his videos for like 45 minutes.
Yes.
I can't hold my. How do you hold your phone up like that?
Oh, I have a trick. So I have my phone right here. Let me show you.
I have a trick too. See, usually when I have, never mind.
You see that?
Wait,
So this is the thing. So it's a thing. It's a pop, and it's called pop socket.
And it sticks on the wall.
Yeah, you can. Well, it can too. And then I just hold it in my hand like this. Doesn't drop, whatever. And I just hold it like this, and it's comfortable. Because if I was doing it like this or whatever, but you have to hold it like this.
See, I learned.
And so I love it.
Trick too with mine. And usually when you have to go down, you just
Oh, right. No, but you don't even have to do hands though, or you know.
depending what they can.
Well,
I was gonna say they can hold the
no. Well,
It
that
depends
too.
on how you hold the phone.
No, you gotta.
It depends on how you go.
You gotta be.
Let me tell you something. You gotta get what you.
Sometimes if it tilts right, you know.
But then if it's curved, then
You know what? We're not gonna go there today. We go there every day, but not today.
every day.
Right. We have so many important things to talk about.
So, Ernest, I have to talk to you because I know months ago I was like, I gotta get Ernest on because I need to talk to you about the ICandy situation.
Yes.
It's been a whole lot of
It's been a year. A 1 year anniversary was like 2 weeks ago.
Right. Yes.
Oh yeah, it was the 1 year anniversary since the video leaked of the owner saying the N-word, referring to his black employee and patient.
Yes.
Let them know.
So a year ago, a video had leaked out, I believe, on Vimeo.com or YouTube.
It was YouTube.
Where the owner of ICandy nightclub, which is on, which is here
In the neighborhood.
It's in the neighborhood. It's
12th
on
and Spruce.
Yes, on Spruce Street.
Yeah.
And one of them, Locust of Spruce, whatever the case may be, the owner was caught on tape saying that he called one of his
former
workers
employee. Yeah.
and he was talking about how black people love drink tickets and stuff like that. I don't know who leaked the video out, but once that video came out, you know who leaked it? All right,
Well, let me just say this for background. The person who did the video, the way that anyone knew about the video was that I did an article previously about issues at the bar, and then that person in my comment section.
I remember that because about the dress codes and stuff like
that. So they put it in the comment section. Normally I don't read the comments, but let me tell you, journalism, sometimes you can get the realty in the comments. I have found people that said something in my comment section about this happened to me, and I said, let me follow this person and see what's going on. And then they told me a lot more. So sometimes I tell people don't ignore the comments. So when I was monitoring the comments of the article, someone had a YouTube video. I was like, what is this? They put it in like 4 times. It's like they wanted my attention. I clicked on it and I saw it. I said, and then that was, and what's interesting about the video was they upload the video the same time the story came out. So it's like they literally put it on YouTube so then I can see it. And so, you know, what people don't know about comments is that you can also look at URL, URLs behind the scene. So then I had to say, but I promised that I would, when you tell somebody it's off the record, you protect that. I protect it. They're like Deep Throat. If this was like the Watergate scandal,
back in the
this
day.
is like.
Oh, you talking about Watergate?
Yeah, well, I think one of them, right? It was
Watergate. I think you're talking about
he was the leaker or something.
The leaker, right? And I just say, listen, I'm going to keep it quiet. I'm not going to tell anyone about it.
I think you were talking about the other day.
I'm going to save this source. So that's what I did.
Yes. And
Deep Throat died a few years ago.
The actual person that they did.
Yeah.
Still I don't think no one knows who it is though.
No, he came out marked out.
He came
Oh
out.
yeah.
Like a year or two before he died, he came out and said, "I'm deep throat," because he was in his 90s by then. He was like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to
This
die."
person probably will too. I don't think this person wants no one to know who they are.
Yeah, is it another owner? I think it's another owner.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'll say that.
All right, but can you tell us when the camera? So, you know, we don't know y'all. So listen. So once the video came out, bitch, every black person you know, I'm never going to ICandy. I'm never going back. I haven't stepped foot back in it. First of all, I already felt it was a tinge racist. They got a drink called the Grape Kool-Aid, even though it was good, but let's not go there. And then, like, I think that they be following you around in there, and if they think you're not doing the right thing, they'll try to escort you out the door.
The music.
Yes, I mean the music is not bad because you can. I really love the fucking wings. I ain't gonna lie. I miss their food. Okay, I miss their food, but I'm not going in there because it's the owner who owns the place. Now, for me, if the owner wasn't. If he wasn't the owner,
right?
If it was under new ownership, or new, I wouldn't mind going back. But because I love going in there, and it's they got levels, multiple levels.
Look at you promoting it. Look at you.
I loved it. I loved the place, but I'm not going back in there.
He's back in multiple levels.
You know, don't excuse you.
Wait, so
all right,
hold on. So you like it? Long story short, you live for it until he called you the N-word, and then you was like, okay, then you'll be over that.
They ain't want to go back.
Right.
And then they got protest. They had the protest going on. Ernest was out there. I mean, Ernest had all kinds of articles, and I said, look at Ernest. He is just.
Why weren't you out there protesting with him?
Bitch, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I know how to keep my money in my pocket and mind my business.
Okay.
So
hey, it's all. Wait. It's different ways to address it.
I thought Janet Jackson to pop up there and he'd be the first one in line.
Well, Janet, no, but Janet, I ain't never been.
I ain't never been to ICandy.
I wouldn't go to
You damn right. I don't go to things.
If she told you to come, you would be there.
Yeah, I would be there. But like he just said, I don't go anywhere anyway.
Janet wouldn't go there. Janet wouldn't go there anyway. You know what I'm saying? Some of these people's phase, like some of them would. Some of them are sellouts.
No,
they would go.
So
let me tell you something. I eat before I go to meet these celebrities, so I wouldn't be eating nothing at ICandy. They wouldn't get none of my money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're canceled nonetheless.
Yeah. It was a lot going on, and you know they got put out an Outfest last year. Are they going back this year?
I don't think so.
Because bitch, I haven't heard you say anything about it. I know I would have seen an article about it, but I want to know what happened with all of these groups that were supposed to be working with ICandy. Can you please fill us in?
I'll fill it. So recently, there was a situation with Milan Christopher, who is this talentless entertainer.
But he got a nice thing though.
I mean, a lot of people have a nice thing. You can, my man got a nice thing. I don't gotta necessarily sell my soul out to the internet and to the cameras for that. I mean, you just gotta have some standards, But anyway. This, I guess, if we're on the topic of not standards, this performer decided was a booked talent through a black LGBTQ organization called Social Life Entertainment. So this is a group that does a lot of things.
Jason Color, because I want y'all to get together.
Well,
not get together in a bad way, but
I would say this. I'll put it this way: if he stops working with ICandy and he apologizes for working with people that tried to put a petition out to stop me from.
Yeah, you didn't even let me get there yet.
I'm just saying. Then maybe there will be a conversation.
He came for his job,
but I don't, and they failed on day one.
Yes.
You can make petitions about other things. Maybe what's funny is I thought it was funny how they were so mad at me for criticizing the bar, but they wasn't mad at the bar for calling the N-word though. You know what I'm saying?
But they're not going to be mad at where they're getting their money from.
Well, here's the claim. They said that they didn't really get any money from it. They said that this is going to a non-profit, an LGBTQ youth organization. I like to follow the receipts and the checks. I still have yet to hear any LGBTQ organization
why do you think they got the money?
You don't know how they got the money.
But why do you think they were riding so hard for them?
Well, because I think that this man has been desperate. That bar, from my reporting, has been desperate to try to get people in. They then got almost every single
white or black?
Mixed crowd, blacks and Latinx people, Latinos, everybody. I think they've been trying to restore their restoration because a lot of white people have really not been going there. There's some that still go there, but a lot of people are scared. Organizations, nonprofits, right now, the way things are right now, if you are affiliated with anything that looks like that, people gonna look at you funny. So this was so when they start losing the white coins in addition to the the few black consistent coins they got there mixed with the Latino coins and everybody else, and their reputation was messed up. You get with the issue was calling them black people the N-word. The best way to resolve the issue is to go back to black people. Nobody, for the most part, in the community steps foot in there as far as most people supporting it. The people that support it, people that's either not from Philly, people who are in a sunken place, and people that want to get a coin from this business. So when he reached out to those organizations specifically, I said, you all clearly have something in the game. They can't book a lot of spaces in the neighborhood anyway. You know that they never get those type of spaces. Before all this stuff happened, they weren't really booking places. I mean, they booked Voyeur a couple of times, but they wasn't getting the accommodation they got.
You're talking about social
life entertainment, Philly Black Pride. They couldn't get this. So this man is offering the space for free. He's making all these accommodations. I bet you before the video, he would have never made those same accommodations to them. Because we never saw, they never booked like that. They never had anything like that with black producers like that before this happened. So they prophesized off of something very scandalous. And anytime we have anything in our community, you look at people like Omarosa, all these people, I've seen her several times. People like that, when there's tragedy like that, there's always an opportunity for someone like that. I call it coonery. People got offended by that.
Did you call T.S. Madison a coon?
I said it was coonery.
What was coonery about her?
I said, well, me and T.S. have spoken, and we are on a different place now.
Okay.
Because
let's go back to the place you were before you got on the place.
Before that, I said, because why would you, if community, I mean, there was a petition that was signed by over 200 people asking for, at the time, Milan Christopher not to perform there.
Right.
And so why would you decide to say, I mean, at this time when me and T.S. Madison was first getting at it on Twitter about this, I said to her, because she was also booked after them. Because see, when Milan Christopher was enough, then they're going to turn around and get T.S. Madison so they can appeal to the black trans women and trans community who were very adamant on not supporting ICandy.
Right.
So when they wanted, they had both. They said we have a trans person and we have, a popular sex, gay, talented sex symbol of some sort to be performing there. So they had both of these two artists there, and that was supposed to appeal to us. They thought that was going to lure us.
Yes,
and we were not, the community was not really having it. They were really desperate to do everything in their power to get us to go. They were so pressed because they really wanted us to be there. I mean, $2 drink specials, first 100 people in for free. The first 100. How was you making any money when the first, you had $2 drink specials and the first 100 people for free? So when I saw that camera, when they did the Facebook Live about it, I said, oh, that's the free people right there. I bet you they won't do an event like that there in ICandy again very soon because they made no money. Have you heard anything from it?
Well, so
have you heard anything?
I want to know.
No.
You need to tell us what organization got the money. I need you to dig.
We don't know.
Well, first,
I bet you.
Well, no. But let's go back to TS because you didn't explain what happened.
Yes. So I was upset because she was talking about fighting change within. You can't be outside the house. You can't do this. And she said something about, she at the time was referencing, Obama being, had to fight it from inside the White House. I said, but we now have Trump, so what are you saying? Like, her logic didn't make any sense. But then when I realized
I think she was looking at it as, on her, and from her standpoint, she was looking at the coins.
Of course.
Yeah, so when you want the coins, you're going to say anything.
But see, I told all of
legitimize why it is that you're going.
I said, just admit that you're getting paid and this is what you're doing and be fine, but don't act like. See, my issue with them was when they tried to act like they was doing something social justice worthy.
And they weren't.
That's not social justice worthy. You don't prophesize off of the movement.
You don't let Donald Trump call you a nigger and then let him turn around and say, oh, well, I'll pay you to come and perform at the White House.
And then you turn around and say, oh, I'm here to make change. You can't make change by getting paid to make change. You can't get paid to make that kind of change. Especially by the person that offended and disrespected you. So I felt like it was all shady business. As far as they go, they kept telling me everything they were told. So they were just saying, they said it's going to a good charity. They said it's going to good. I said, but you don't even know which organization it's going to. No one can name the actual organization.
Right.
When celebrities do money, they say, it's going to go to the Red Cross. It's going to go to Make-A-Wish Foundation. It's going to go X, Y, Z. There was no actual specific location or place where they said it's going to donate the money to. So I already knew that raised a red flag. Because anytime an organization has made their mind up of who they're going to give it to, when they said a youth organization, there's only a handful of LGBTQ youth organizations in Philadelphia that can
I wonder how
and none of them actually received that coin.
Because it's supposed to be a safe space for black people to go back to. And
a white person cannot call a safe space. They can not
what they call
that.
it, they supposed to do sensitivity training and all this and that. Why? Why should we have to have sensitivity?
Why are you trying to put a square in a round peg? There's so many other bars out here to go to in the community. We don't have to go there.
That's why I don't train.
But it's about money, though. At the end of the day, this was money, and they're trying to get us back in there, and we're not having it. So a good thing happened. They thought that community was going to protest outside that night, and it was going to bring them a lot of publicity and attention. They actually threw an alternative house party that night in the Sankofa house in West Philly, packed with 200 people. They had 200 people come in, and they all donated money, and that money went to the Attic Youth Center.
Okay.
So that money went to youth. And they did money and went to youth, and they had 200 people. We just say, you know what? We don't got to respond to them. Every time there's ways to respond to people without responding to them. You keep just working harder. You just keep on, you know, doing your thing and just staying above the influence. Sometimes.
So how did you and T.S. Madison fix this rough patch?
Well, we talked privately, spoke on the phone. I talked to her manager. Some of my close friends spoke to her. We followed each other on Twitter, and we had a conversation. You know, when it was all said and done, I'll just say this. There were already contracts and agreements signed, and money was already accepted before people were like
following through.
So they had to follow through with their contractual agreements.
Again, it all boils down to the point.
You know, but at the end of the day,
they ain't want to let that coin up, and especially if they're giving them a good
refund. They already got paid too.
Yeah. No,
I mean, I don't know what money moves some people make, but you know,
some people say that they want the money first, and then ask
up front,
and they ask for, you know, and that could have been a possibility. I don't know the details. But that's a normal. But that's right. But that is a normal. But that's a normal thing.
Yeah, it is normal. But some people say
I know, but
some of them want all of it.
Well, but in this situation, this was one of those things where they thought it was a good opportunity. But let me be clear on something.
It's not funny.
When I spoke to her manager said I think there was a little bit of also just I don't want to say ego thing, but it was more like, you know, Philadelphia didn't really show much love to T.S. Madison before this endeavor. Like every time she tried to come, I think there was some drama with that other entertainer, trans entertainer named Tookie.
Tookie Cookie.
They had drama and things.
Well,
and so
I thought Tookie was Cookie in jail.
I thought she was.
But in the past, they had drama, and so that really kind of created
that
bad
wouldn't have stopped her
environment.
from coming through.
But you know, but this opportunity was an opportunity, and so you know, it's always
he was on drugs.
good situation.
But don't do that.
Not the topic. I cannot. But anyway,
She gonna come looking for you.
yeah, listen, don't come for her. That's the one you don't come for.
No,
Yeah.
but I'm saying I thought Ricky Tookie was on drugs.
All right.
Because they be posting her all over.
They need to stop.
They need to stop.
I need to stop.
She looks like Holiday from Holiday Heart.
Who's the one they do
You
to
are so mean.
Maya Campbell? They do that to Maya Campbell.
Yeah,
they delete her. They
yeah.
delete her alone. But
those videos that they have of Tookie Cookie is not funny.
no.
Because they be. Don't
But I
tell
like
me she don't
Cookie
look like.
videos.
Don't tell me she don't look like Alfred Woodard from Holiday Heart.
You're trying.
I'm not going to.
Don't do that.
I'm not going.
Because he might do an article about
Next
us.
topic. Next topic.
Next fucking topic.
Next topic. Now listen. Now I don't agree with this.
Oh.
All right, so let's talk about it. The black and the brown onto the gay pride flag. Why do we have to add these two colors?
As somebody who raised the flag.
Wait, say it again?
The black and brown stripes on the new pride flag. The Philadelphia pride flag has black and brown stripes. They actually have a flag raised in another one. We can see the flag get raised live this upcoming Friday.
Oh, well, I won't
At City Hall at 4 o'clock.
But I'm trying to understand why.
Listen.
Do you really feel like?
Yes.
Yeah, we got it's separated with
Yes.
the blacks and the whites here.
Yes.
But do you think it's necessary
Yes.
that we have to add it?
Yes. Because one is the local flag. It's not the full flag. So
It's
if you
just
like,
the- okay,
it's
it's
the
just the-
Philadelphia pride flag. If you don't like the flag, you can use any other. You can use a corny rainbow flag.
Yeah,
that you used to.
I don't need to remind white people that I'm included in
But I
the
don't think it's about
LGBT.
requiring people. For me, it affirms me. When I look at the flag, that's the flag I like. You know, like
What
I
flag
never
you like,
the black and brown stripe because I'm on the flag. I'm black. I like to see myself reflected on the flag. The American flag don't do that.
Well,
Can
I be honest with you?
The original pride flag don't do
but
that.
can I
just like it.
Yeah, but the original pride flag does not. There's no one on the original pride flag.
No, but what it represents.
White, black,
What it represents.
anybody. It just represents, I guess, what gays have been using as their symbol for years is the rainbow.
But
what person or what nationality or ethnicity do you see on the pride
well,
flag?
all I'm saying is that for me.
Have you ever walked and saw a yellow person?
But I'm talking about who created the flag though. And whose history and who what does it symbolize America represents? The reality is that
a white man created the flag, correct?
The pride flag.
Yeah, the pride flag.
Not the new one.
No, not the new one. I'm talking about the original one.
Yes.
But would it make a difference if a black man created it?
Yes.
But what difference does it make? You said that because the new one has the black and brown on it.
I'm saying at the end of the day, the reason why is because we as black people always have to feel like we have to consolidate ourselves to white people or their things, their symbols, their things. They create it and they tell us it's for us and we're supposed to just believe it. And that's why a lot of people right now are currently protesting the flag, the anthem. Not so much about the anthem and the flag, but taking a stand and speaking out.
Which flag are you talking about?
I'm talking about the American flag.
I'm confused.
Here's the question.
What flag?
Here's the question. The white pride flag that was there for a long time and the U.S. flag, what's the difference? Because at the end of the day, they both carry a level of history that erases and it denies blackness.
I don't think that.
In my opinion,
Not with the pride flag. And I'm gonna tell you why I don't think that with the pride flag.
I don't understand.
Because I personally believe that the man who created the pride flag, he didn't create the pride flag to say, oh, this is more for whites and less for blacks, or more for this group and less for this group. It was for everybody.
But most symbols don't initially until they are appropriate.
But when you said that, hold on, when you said that you see yourself in the new pride flag, black and brown.
Yeah.
But then who else is like, I don't get it, because I don't see any white people in the pride flag. I mean, there's no white stripes in the pride flag.
This is the same question about American history. Why is there Black History Month when American history is Black history?
Well, we can dispute that.
Because we know the history often erases it. That's why we have to have Black History Month.
Right.
Unfortunately, we shouldn't have it, but that's what it is, and I'll take pride in it. We're gonna have it because they erase us. They erase us, right? People say, why is there, a black channel or this section of this publication
Because
they wouldn't give us this any other way.
I don't know nobody upset about a flag.
It's not about it being upset. Here it is. This is how it is. If you don't like the black and brown stripes on the Philadelphia Pride flag, don't rock the flag.
I haven't even seen it.
Well, it's online.
I don't like it.
I like it. You can see my cover photo on Facebook, and you will see me up there.
I don't think there's anything wrong. No, I don't think there's anything wrong
there.
with them adding black and brown into it.
Okay.
I just don't think that. I don't understand why you think that now because black and brown is in it that it somehow represents you.
Well, I take pride because I had something to do with that. That's why I personally take pride.
Oh, you take pride because of that?
Because I know why we had the stripes on the flag, and there's history there, there's context there.
Yeah, and I know it's a lot of things that go on in Philly, and that they actually had a meeting last year with all the gay bar owners in the city, and everyone got a chance to go up there and say what they had to say. But what was the result of that? Because you were on Fox 29, you and I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I forget him too. It's okay.
Oh no, don't do that. Y'all not cool no more.
No, I didn't say I'm not.
Yeah, he just said he forgot.
I just forgot him.
But they was going at it at 7 o'clock.
I forget a few people too.
Yeah.
You must say some of that's
you
on the
up.
show.
But
listen, I'm just saying. But back to the flag.
Wait. What happened? Anything happened?
I think that in life you just
gotta keep writing about it. You gotta keep pressing them like you did.
I will always do. So what came out of that hearing is that they were subpoenaed to do mandatory sensitivity trainings. But also we have a law passed that just passed this summer that will say that any bars that are found repeatedly discriminating, they will cease their operations. Meaning they will just get shut down. So
why did they give them a chance to repeat?
Well, not repeat. Like what you said, you can't have just one. Like if somebody said one incident that was disputable, right?
Oh, okay.
You can't just shut down the entire business because of that. So
you're right.
if they're shown repeatedly do it, so let's just put it this way: if I can't try some other nonsense again with their policies and they're gonna not longer.
But I don't think ICandy's gonna risk that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't trust racist white people. So
well, no, I don't trust racists at all.
Yeah.
But I think that somebody who's trying so hard to get people to come back there because
he donate
I don't
to
think
black people or donate to an organization or something.
Well, maybe you should give me his information. I got an organization he can donate to.
You want to take his money?
Money is green, okay? Yeah, I'll take it.
Well, don't they say something about I don't know. You church people like they...
Yeah,
dirty money, you can't have that kind of money in the church.
No, I don't know what church you affiliate with.
Oh, that's why they take
because money is green. Mm-hmm. Money is green. Well, we don't take no politicians' money. Okay. Because we still...
Why y'all take that? Why y'all take their money, though?
Whose money?
I said, well, why wouldn't y'all take politicians' money?
No, I said, no, what I'm saying is we don't take their money as far as we've never taken any politicians' money.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I was gonna say the motive.
We're not a mega church, and we don't even have some stuff to even come close to taking anybody's money. I wish we did take people's money, because then we'd be better off. But we don't. Okay.
But don't take money from people that think of us as N-words. How about that?
No. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is because you just disputed about 10 minutes ago about people saying that they're going to give money and donate to different charities. Well, the charities are good enough to take it. Then why can't churches? I'm sorry.
I would just say some churches don't. I mean, some organizations don't.
But I'm saying,
but
let's talk about the ones who do.
Right.
If they're good enough to take it, then why can't churches?
I don't know, because y'all have a moral. I would say that y'all have a moral emphasis to not.
Well, some charities should too.
Oh, not necessarily.
Okay. Well,
I mean,
look at me.
I just feel like that would be a moral obligation not to take it.
What's good enough for the group?
So if anybody want to see the raising of the new Philadelphia Black Pride flag. I mean, Black Gay Pride.
Wait, where can I Google
it?
It's Friday.
It's on a wall. They can go to It's at City Hall. Outside of City Hall. Friday at 3 p.m. 4 p.m. Either 3 or 4. Just come out there. Okay. It's gonna be a crowd. It's gonna be popping outside City Hall. Yeah, they're gonna do it. They're gonna have it waving actually.
Oh, this right here for the whole month.
For the whole month.
This is nice. Yeah. They should have. I think they should have maybe incorporated it
in the middle.
They should have separated. Not have the black.
Well, they put us on top because they put us at first, so they know that we're priority.
Yeah, they put y'all on first because y'all was causing a ruckus over a damn.
I'd rather cause a eruption than get something. I mean, I just think we should be happy that we're black people in the community care about something because they say that black LGBTQ don't do anything.
But you know, not all black gays have this flag. Feel as though this flag represents them.
Of course they don't.
No,
but there's always going to be queens that's never happy about anything. And
no, it's not that they're not happy about it. It's that they just don't see the logic of causing an uproar about adding black and brown to a multicolored flag and then saying, but it represents me. But it don't represent nobody on that flag.
But when they make the trans flag, the bear flag,
we ain't talking about the trans flag. And I don't know what kind of bear you talking about. I hope he's not talking about that bear.
They have different types of bear. They have all types of flags.
What bear are you talking about?
Anyway, like I said, they do. I
didn't know they had their own flag.
They do.
But we're all representing one community.
That's what I'm saying. Why do separate groups have to have separate flags?
Because everybody gay.
If the gay flag
because everybody community's not gay.
Exactly. So then why do we need to add black and brown to it?
Because it represents certain people that have black and brown that do want it. Why is it every time black people
we get upset? We get upset if white people decide to add the white stripe to it.
They always do.
But it wasn't in there.
No, they don't need it because that's the reality. They don't need to have a white person channel because they own all the other stations and channels.
What does that have to do with the gay flag?
Why can't we just have something? Why can't black people?
No, you can have it, but I'm trying to figure out what was the.
I'm on the next topic.
No, you will not. Okay.
I like the flag. If you don't like the flag, then you don't have to rock the flag.
It's not about not liking it.
I'm chilling with it.
It's not about not liking it.
It is what it is.
I just said it. I think it's a very nice flag.
Okay.
But what I'm saying,
I'm gonna make sure you get a pin. I'm gonna make sure you.
No.
Hopefully you will. We got the old dated rainbow flag.
I will wear a pin.
What?
It's a piece of
I don't know what's going on right now. Right. But listen, what I'm saying is, it's not that I don't like the flag. I think it's a very nice flag. I just don't understand why folks were upset that black and brown was not added to it. But black and brown hasn't been added to this flag.
Nobody was upset. It's just that they thought it would be a good solution. It would be a good
solution to what?
For people who wanted it, so they could feel like it was more.
For white people to see that black and brown people do exist.
All I'm saying is that.
But why do you need to add black and brown to a rainbow flag and mind you, not even a rainbow flag because not all the colors are represented on that flag to begin with. So why did you need that?
Because it's a different way. But
it is to wake them up though.
It did wake them up, and when it did, it started a very great international conversation.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of people
in Australia, and the flag started a conversation. That's the thing. What we started doing was that when people asked why was there black and brown, they actually started having more serious conversations about what racism looks like and what diversity looks like in the community. And this was a conversation that didn't just happen. It started in Philadelphia. It started with a lot of work that I did, and then it carried on to other places. And now we have Australia doing the flag. So I'm chilling with it. I'm chilling with it. I think it's a cool idea. Have more conversations about it. There's multiple flags.
At this point,
flag you like.
Well, how the hell are we supposed to know what damn flag to choose when there's so many damn flags floating around? You know, do the rest of the flags got black and brown have their own flag? Why don't black gays just have their own damn flag? How about that?
That's our flag. And I'm sticking with it.
But why I like the flag.
That's our flag, and I'm sticking with it.
I wish y'all would have separated the black and brown and made it a little bit more.
Why can't I like African flag?
No, I don't. Flags don't represent me, baby.
All right.
They don't dictate me. And
all right.
And I don't walk around with no.
So why we still?
I'm sorry, let me tell you something, okay?
I say move next topic.
Yeah,
next topic.
I say it.
All right, well, okay.
I think it's a very nice flag. I just didn't understand.
We get it. You like the flag. You don't understand if it's necessary or not.
No, not that it's not. Yeah, if it's.
All right, listen. I want to get to this because I know it was like one of these Pride events. You was like, you're not going to no more because it was just a whole bunch of shit going on. I think it was something in June, or was it?
Yeah, Pride. It was Pride.
Just regular white Pride.
Right.
Regular Pride.
Right.
Ooh, you trying to.
Yeah.
Regular Pride. That's why we had to have no colors on that flag.
Exactly.
Now you went off and was saying all kinds of stuff. How you not going no more?
Yeah.
Blah blah blah.
I didn't know they had white and black.
When you be going to National Coming Out Day this Sunday?
Outfest. If I feel like it, I don't know. Honestly, these events. I mean, it's like a mood thing. It's like, if I feel like it, I'll go. If I don't, I don't. I don't necessarily. It doesn't do anything for me. I mean, it's outfit. It's around my birthday, which is it's the same. Yeah. So for me, it's like I'm not pressed to go. I mean, for some people, they get their life, they have a good fun time.
It is a nice time.
It's better than I think it's better than Pride because it's a little bit smaller and it's around. It's in the streets. There's a lot going on. But for me, I'm in a relationship, so. When I used to go to Outfest, you can, but like when you go to Outfest, I want people. I mean, I guess it's old school. I know. When you go out somewhere, what it is, okay? No. You going to Outfest?
Not Outfest. I think because isn't everything that's outside? It's like a big
but listen, when you young and you going to Outfest, and you don't look good because I think I look good. I like how I look.
Well, you got a man, so
right. If I go out there. And stuff, I don't like the flirtation, and so rather than flirting, people go up to they say, oh, I saw you on this, I saw you on that.
Get into temptation?
I'm not gonna get into temptation. I just don't like the harassment. You think about women who talk about being street harassed, right?
Excuse me.
A woman could walk down the street. No, I'm just saying, a woman can walk down the street, right? She's not asking for attention.
No.
But she knows that if she goes in certain spots, people will unnecessarily harass, bother, and flirt, or whatever. So for me, in the gay scene, I feel like you go to certain spots, if you go into a gay club on a Saturday night, and you ain't got a private booth or VIP, but you out there on the general floor, 9 times out of 10, somebody's gonna holler at you, and if you want that kind of, but you say you don't go nowhere.
No, but I'm just saying no. You can
but do you really? But
I don't go out, but I have been out.
Okay.
And I've been to that Outfest.
Okay.
And I've been to
that Outfest.
I've had a good time. Both times that I've gone.
Okay.
Like both times that I've gone in the daytime and I've stayed all night. I've even got videos of it.
Right.
I've never ever encountered that. I've always encountered people having fun. I've never encountered nobody saying, "Oh, I want to talk to you."
But listen,
so I'm just trying to figure out what you be wearing that I don't
wear anything.
What are you wearing?
Well, I would say this: it's not about what you wear all the time, but it's also just look. So different people.
Oh well, listen, hey, I heard that. I guess like I just said, you got it because
if you with your friends, it's fun. You go with a group of friends. Personally, my friends are just over it. Like we're just over the neighborhood scene in general. Like everything.
I wonder why.
Yeah, after everything that's happened, after everything that's happened in the neighborhood, just all the bars, the racism, all the crazy stuff that's come out of light, I've just personally just not been interested in anyway. So when I go down there, I'm just like,
they always hit
you. So is it because they always sitting on you, or you just over the scene?
Both.
Yeah, they always.
Both. You get tired of it. No, because you gotta think about
I've
it.
been in my own profession, because I've been on YouTube for 9 years and nobody ever hit on me in no clubs or in Outfest.
But it's opportunities. But it's the opportunities though. They'll come to you like, hey, how you doing? I want to get to know you. I'm interested to know. But let me say, the new flyers like, they'll start off with the whole, I'm interested in media, this, that, and the third. Or they want you to cover them. They got an event. They got a cause they care about. So naturally you give out your card, and on my card, my cell phone number's on it. So then what happens is a text of good morning, beautiful.
Okay, so
that's
different from what you said when you said that you get flared on while you're there.
You get that too.
I ain't never had. Did that ever happen?
Okay, just because it never happened to you doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
Oh, he said it. He said it. Oh, he said it.
It's happened to you. You've had that.
Everybody. I mean,
Hasn't
that's
happened to
never
you.
happened to me.
Okay, but that's you.
I do the flirting too.
So you do the flirting. So you know it's not about that.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's not about that. I've never. The reason why I'm saying
yes, I'm gonna say
right.
something.
Yeah, I'm saying this. I've never experienced that because. Maybe because my mindset when I go down there, I'm going down there saying, not taking my
different though, but like when I was single, I used to go out there like I was like 19, 20 and things, you know, people are drunk, people, you know, getting their life, it's different little social circles.
Did I meet you at Outfest like 2 or 3 years ago?
Yeah, you did.
And then no flirtation.
No,
we just had a good time.
No, because but also too is when you're with a group of friends, if you have a friend squad with you, it's different. But I feel like the older I get, you know, my circle gets a little bit small, but also my group of friends are not really the same group of friends I carried years ago anyway. Right. You know, your circles changes, they evolve, some people stay, some people don't stay. So it's a different scene. Like it's not a key for me, I guess I would say. Well, you know, I would give it a distant 4.
So basically what you're saying is you don't want to go to Outfest because from what I heard, you don't want to go because you have a man and you don't want to be flirted with.
And everybody gonna be
I also don't want the pressness. I don't want the press. I don't want the pressness too, because you get people that again come to you in your face, asking you for stuff.
I'm telling you right now,
Yes,
I've been on this camera for 9 years and I've never experienced what you've experienced. So
I'm
maybe I'm
saying
doing something wrong.
and I've met
nobody never hit on you at
no, none of these places. No,
not even the first Friday.
No, that's what I'm saying. When I go, I have fun, and he's right because sometimes when you are with a group of people, maybe that's kind of.
That's what I'm saying. You carry a clan.
But I feel like me. I'm one of those people that I'm always all over the place because you know I don't go out. So then when I do go out, I'm always all over the club.
Yeah.
You know, just have a good time. But I never had nobody. I've never had nobody come up to me like, oh, I want to talk. Oh, I just always thought you was sexy. I never really had that. Like I just.
Well, so for me, it's
everybody's always having fun.
For me, it's just those type of settings. I mean, I go to a lot of media events, a lot of private events, stuff like that, and that's different because it's professional.
They be hitting on you there too.
I mean, people are more respectful, and it's easy to like do that when you're dealing with professionals. I stay clear away from that. I stay clear away from that. I don't have no part with that.
Next time you go to an event, take me and I'll go.
If you're looking for a sugar daddy, I'll definitely. You could be a +1. +1. You could be a +1. Come with me as a guest. We'll find you somebody because there's a lot of thirst and they love them some black
I'm
boys.
looking for some money. As long as
you ain't gonna find an Outfest. You won't find an Outfest.
But you know what? That's the thing. They like the black boys, but don't like the black and brown on that flag.
You better tell.
Because in the room they get to call you a nigga and all that.
Well, everything's black when you cut the lights off. Everything's black when you cut the lights off. So you know that's how it is.
All types of shit. Yeah. And some of them will let them do it.
Well, yeah.
For $250 a year, you
$250.
But for some people,
how much you work, bitch. $250.
Some people do it for free space at a car.
Yes.
Yeah. So I can hold my event. I'll do. Let you.
I'm glad I ain't never had to do anything strange to get a little space.
Well, let me say something. How you think we got that event?
Wait. Well, I don't know what you had to do, but we was in there.
Listen.
Hey.
Listen.
What you had to do.
Wow.
Because every time you come to town, I seem to go for free.
Wait. But you don't go out though.
You and the group.
But you don't go out though. But you don't go out. This is why you don't go out.
I don't have to go out to get what I need.
Clearly.
No, you don't have to go out.
We do get the hookup.
Yeah, that's gonna get it right.
No, but sometimes you ain't gotta go out.
Get the hookup so you don't have to hook up for the hookup.
Sometimes they can come to you.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a black face in a white space.
Yes.
This is your article now. There's too many magazines you write for.
It's just Philadelphia Magazine, the long form.
Yeah, this is a